MLB The Show's coverage of Trevor Bauer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Ryan Reynolds is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bauer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Reynolds on second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mitch Keller will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here it comes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. Here's Gregory Polanco. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1-0 the count. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder.
Ball 1.
Dickerson.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Cole Tucker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tucker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his 3rd season. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's through, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Into the box, Mike Ford. Now a hard liner toward short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The second baseman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Torres, just 24 years of age. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Adam Frazier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Mookie Betts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 99.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retrieve. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball well outside. A runner on first with 2 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Gregory Polanco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batter. The first baseman.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Bodie goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Mondesi scoops it up. And, boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. The pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. From the stretch. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Luke Voigt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Bodie over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 4-0. So here's Adam Frazier, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Called strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
DJ Stewart is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Murphy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Stewart is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 5-0 New York. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
David Bodie comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Tucker. No hits to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit.
The batter, protected. John Ryan Murphy.
In now, John Ryan Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now in the box, Ryan Reynolds, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Number 57.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Stanton. Cody Ponce gets the call. From the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 to him now. Had the green light, 3-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Corey Black is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 52, Corey Black.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Esteban Florio will come on now and pinch run here. To the plate now, Mike Ford, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line toward right center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score is the runner from first. It's 7-0.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Ryan Mountcastle stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first,
Francisco Cervelli.
number 11, Ryan Mountcastle.
Jordan Yamamoto comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
68.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Count now a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman,
Bucks down to their final out now. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they plundered the Pirates 7-0. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 10-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Blue Jays broke up their 7-game losing skid as they dethroned the Royals 7-1. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-3. The San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-0. Aaron Savali got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 4-1. Corey Kluber twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Rockies rolled past the Astros 4-0. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. Sixto Sanchez grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading Miami past the Mets 7-2.